Record on the computer.
Oh, record to the computer. Yeah.
All right, so we're recording. So
Okay,
that way I can reference
we
this
are
back.
recording. Okay, so Teamzy, when you first get there, well, when you first set it up, it asks you for your, oh, it's not showing. Let me see if it shows my, no. It asks you for, oh, this is it. What you want your income to be for the year. You set a goal, how many, what rank you currently are, and how many coaches you want to have each month.
So this knows Beachbody specific. So if you put what rank?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you can choose, like when you get in there, it'll ask you what company you're affiliated with, and it sets it up just for you.
Okay.
So my goal is hit Emerald every month, go Diamond every quarter. So 2 coaches a month, and then help my coaches duplicate that so I can get 2 popping Emerald in a quarter's time.
Okay.
So it's just 2, do it again, 2, do it again, that kind of thing.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. And so my yearly income, I just kind of threw a number in there. It's not really my goal, but I was just trying to get it set up. My goal, I want to have $1,000 weeks. I want to make $4,000 a month. So then as you start working, it'll start telling you your ratio. So how many connects I had to make until I got a sell. I made 47 connections before I got my sell. Sales to a coach, 4 connections to the coach before they upgrade to a new program or whatever the case might be. So it just kind of tells you, like, obviously I just started this in the last month. So all of this stuff,
Right.
and then it tells you who you're connecting with. And then it gives your activity history, which I'm getting ready to hop into Lauren's real quick. And I messaged her to sign up for coach with, oh shoot, that package price is going up, isn't it? She's wanting the $200.
It goes up like next week. I don't think it's on the 1st.
June 3rd. But that's not June 3rd. Okay.
The 1st is tomorrow, so 3rd would be Monday. Okay, so this is just, you're putting in notes for this person?
Yeah, and it usually, just a second. Weston, can you turn that down, please?
Yep.
So then you can click follow up and set up a custom date. You can do it whatever. That should set it up for, I'll just check, June 8th. And then you just log it. So as you're doing this, it will show up on here. Like, I want to connect with 5 prospects a day. Actually, I do more than that, but this is for the rings. 5 prospects a day. I connect with one of my customers just to kind of see how they're doing, see if they have any questions, and one of my coaches just to do a quick check-in. 5 invites a day, and then I do 5 ads. So when you first log on, this is what you see. This is your
dashboard or whatever.
Yeah. So these are your prospects. These are next in line. And I imported my customer list from the back office and my Facebook list.
See, I have to figure out how to do that too, because is it going to work for multiple? Like, do you have yours and Steve's on here, or is it just yours?
Just mine.
Okay.
But you can import.
Well, wait. For the coach's office, but most of at least for Facebook it would work because I only use one Facebook place
And
for the messages.
First sign up for Teamzy, they have videos that walk you through everything. So as you're like filling in all your goals or whatever, and then they're like, okay, your next thing is to import. Then they show you importing from Facebook, importing from the back office, importing from email. Like it does a quick little, like, 1.5 to 2 minute video showing you step by step how to do it. And you can actually, like, watch, pause, go do that step, watch, pause, go do that step. and then it's really super, super duper easy.
Okay.
They really dummy proof this. Like, you can't mess it up. I promise. So when you come in, you click that you've done, like when you do your social post, you click it. Once you've done your PB, your shake, your workout, and then you come in. I always do my follow-ups first because that's who I've always, I don't know why. But these are my follow-ups, and I had 2 from yesterday that never responded, so I left them in there. But these are who I'm supposed to follow up with today. I have 9.
Okay, so what does it mean when you follow up with them? Do you follow up with them through this, or do you go to Facebook, follow up with them, and then you click that you followed up with them here? I
click that I follow up from here. So here's the cool thing. Like, what I do is almost all mine are Facebook messages. There are scripts right here. So say you want to just do a Facebook, and this is like just meeting new people, like just starting new conversations.
Huh, okay.
Follow-ups. It gives you things that you can do. Reconnecting. Like, it has everything. And here's the cool part. Are you ready to be like mind blown? You can add your own scripts. So I did one for 2B Mindset.
Okay.
So you can actually.
Oh, and you see it in the title.
Mm-hmm, yeah, you make your own title. Awesome. Like when you make a new script, it's right here. You just.
Oh my gosh.
I love your vibe. Whatever. And you just save it. Okay, but I don't want to save this one. That's not me.
So what happens if you send it as an email? What happens at that point? Does it?
I'll show you. Okay. Email? So, like,
that's just going to take me playing with it.
Yeah, you can copy the script, and it's already copied to your clipboard, so you can go and paste it wherever you're at, like in Messenger or whatever. If you want to send it as an email, it's not going. It pops up your email.
Okay.
I've just been doing copy and paste because, okay, I've like.
Yeah.
What have I done?
That's a little bit easier.
There. Why is it not? Okay. Copy script. Why is it not getting out of here? Only because I'm sharing my screen does it want to fight me.
Right, of course.
Okay. We're going to go back. I'll show it who's boss. Okay, so my follow-ups. So, like, it would, you can paste it in there. And then hit log connect. So I will show you real quick. I got to follow up with Kimber. Oh, Facebook. Forgot I just downloaded everything. Hey, my husband just went in our challenge group.
Right.
New message. Kimber number. Don't want you to miss these savings if you. Okay, so I just copy this, send it, and then go to my Teamzy It was a Facebook message. I already selected that from here. And then I just paste. And then I set my follow-up. So today's Friday. Follow up on Sunday. Sunday is the cutoff. So, no, today's Thursday.
Yeah, so
Tuesday would be, or 2 days would be Saturday. So I just set up my follow-up for 2 days. And I'm pretty aggressive with my follow-ups. I've been doing, depends on how interested they are. If they're answering questions and like responding to me, I set up the follow-up like 1 to 2 days, depending on the person. Other people, I typically do 4 days. Like ones that just aren't answering me or not responding, I put 4 days in. And you just log the contact and it moves on to the next one. So same thing.
That is so cool.
And so I always come in here and type in there up at the top so I can kind of see what's going on. Isn't she adorable?
Yes.
I love her. So I can just kind of go love on them. And then send a message to check in. Let's see. I've already told her that the prices are going up. This one is wanting to sign up as coach with the $200. So I've been pretty aggressive with her because we've talked a lot about it and we've had phone calls even. So Facebook message, and I want to follow up with her tomorrow because I know she's ready. I just got to catch her. And it may be a phone call. And then it just keeps going down. And then when you're done with all your follow-ups, then I go to prospects. And with prospects, all I do, those are just people in your network that are not customers or coaches. That's it. And so I just go and do like, hey girl, you know, like go look at their, you know, just a new connection. But I always check out their page first because if they like just had a death in the family or something, you don't want to like send a happy message.
Right.
You never know.
I've done that before, but their page didn't say anything. And I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah. She does 3D ultrasounds. They're very cool.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. It is seriously that easy.
Yeah, I do those all the time.
You don't have to get wordy. That's like been the biggest thing for me is I was just way too worried or wordy. And if you don't, like on prospects, I don't set a follow-up time. It's just automatically set to do a monthly. If you have them at a 3-star, which I have everyone at 3 stars, they're going to talk to you about that too.
Okay, well, yeah, what does the stars mean?
The stars, I will show you.
Okay.
So ranking, let me see, how can I? Help center.
Okay, and you do this on a subscription, right? Where did you just go?
You can go, it's
oh, okay.
center,
Okay.
and all it is, Weston, leave that poor dog alone. Stop. No. He's rubbing a balloon on his head to try to get him stuck. But these are honest to goodness, short snippet videos to teach you how to do everything. So like ranking your contacts. They automatically come in as 3s. So I didn't change it. And I only change mine as I start responding to them. So if I think someone is really likely to want to be part of my team or buy a challenge pack or whatever the case might be, they're 5-star. They're like the best of the best, the prospects you want to burn through as fast as possible. If you think someone is probably more than likely going to be a customer, just might get a little bit of resistance from. They're 4. 3 is just kind of like average Joe who knows you. You just need to work on the relationship to like and trust you. A 2 is someone who may or may not become a customer. They're considered a cold lead. And then a 1 is someone you just had no interest in marketing to. They'll never show up.
So you want more of the higher numbers. The lower numbers are.
So when you do this, it seriously.
Hi guys, Eric here, and I want to talk to you about why it's so important to rank your contacts in Teamzy. But first, I just want you to think about what it's like right now doing a power hour. You probably have lists, right? Some of you guys have.
So this video is like 4 minutes long, and he walks you through everything on how to rank your people. So I didn't rank them whenever I first drug them in. I did that the first time I got Teamzy, and it was extremely overwhelming to me. And then I started second guessing myself, like, ooh, maybe I prejudged it. Maybe they would be more interested in, like, it just was too much. So they come in at 3s, and as I talk to them, I change their ratings. So once they respond.
I can see that being more beneficial for sure.
Yeah. So it has helped me quite a bit. And then, like my existing customers, something that's really super helped me in the last month or so by using this is just my challengers that are already in it. I was really bad about reaching out to them and checking in on them outside.
I feel like I do that too.
Like
I don't want to do that.
Right. And so it has made a huge difference to me. I found that I have stronger bonds with my people, and they have extreme loyalty to me. So even if they know of someone else doing it, they don't feel like they need to jump ship to support another friend because I have given them so much attention and helped them. And this just helps that along. So each one of my people, I just go check in with, hey, how you doing? Are you still loving bod? You know, do you have any questions? Is there anything that you need? Or do you need to help me pick, like, I just kind of do follow-ups. Do you need me to help you pick out a new fitness program after you finish 80-day obsession? What is it that I can do to help you meet your goals? And it's basically just a reaching out and serving them type of message. And
so is this extremely overwhelming to you when you first started it, since you've already got coaches and you've already got customers and that sort of stuff to get started? Was it overwhelming for you?
I don't think so, because it honestly lays it out. And what you do is when you set your goals, I wanted to reach out to 5 prospects a day, 1 customer, 1 coach, 5 invites, add 5 people. So you just do it to your completion. Okay, I reached out to 5 prospects, done for the day. Next, if you don't have any customers yet, then obviously that's no one you have to check in yet. If you don't have coaches yet, that's no one you have to check in with yet. And so you just do what you do. And honestly, if I didn't have customers or coaches, I would just double up on the prospects and adding people. But you can customize this. You can edit your daily goals right here.
Okay.
You can change it at any time. It asks you what your annual goal is you want. Send you through a video. This is what it's going to take to meet that goal. This is how many contacts you're going to have to do.
How often do you update your goals?
I would do it quarterly.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to change mine because we're approaching the end of a quarter. I mean, a month away. Because I really want mine to be $1,000 income per week.
Yeah, because you guys have some big goals set for yourselves to be moving next summer and stuff. So I definitely see you stepping this up so that way you guys, because since our business is mobile, wherever you move to, you'll be able to just pick right up where you are. Okay.
So it talks about how to find your
wow.
And then you fill out this questionnaire. Why did you become a coach? What do you want to accomplish? Blah, blah, blah. This all builds your why. Then it has videos, how to import. So this is all the beginning of the setup. I don't need to do this anymore. Hit wizard for now. Okay. So that's all there. So then right here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Together your why.
To remind you. That's awesome.
See it. It's right there for you. Let's see. What else have I not shown you? Oh, for each contact, I'm going to show you this. This is when you do your contacts with them. The activity, you can see all the messages you sent without having to look find them in your messenger and see
Okay.
what you've talked about.
So when you import them in, though, all your past stuff won't be seen there, right?
Right.
Okay.
Which is, for me, it was totally fine because unfortunately I was lacking in my game and I wasn't.
It's basically like a fresh start. You just start from this day. I mean, you're going to have all your past customers and stuff. And treat it like today's the first day one.
Right. What I did do is because I was working off a list, which I don't have anymore because I've converted them all, but
I have
in my notebook. So what I did is I just had them be my first contacts in like the first people I messaged in Teamzy, so I could update all the detail, like what we've talked about, and set up a follow-up date so I wouldn't.
It's okay. It's what summer's going to be.
I know.
All good. As long as you're not killing your dog, you're all right.
Right. So I just went ahead and did what was all on my list, and I powered through. Like, it took me 2 days, and I went through like 50 or 60 different contacts. It was a ridiculous number. And I messaged every single one of them, logged it, and did a follow-up, and kind of, you can write in your activity at any point.
Oh my gosh, go back to details.
Yes.
It's her birthday.
Once all this is in here, like, okay, see, like my customers, that gives you everything. Like, you can go look up your customer without having to go to the back office. You can have their address.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It's like,
I am
really
awful
nice
with names. So for you to be able to put that information in there, like when you have that conversation, that's awesome.
And then as you
populate, and then after you get in and caught up, then it's just going to be goodness.
then as you, okay, as you make changes, so like say she's my prospect, which she's not because she's the Beachbody coach. I need to make her, isn't she?
I don't know that name.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I need to look at that. Once they say she buys, you just select what she buys, select that she's a customer coach, and save it. So then she changes to customer coach instead of prospect, and it helps your ratios.
Okay, so where is this at from where we just were?
You just click on the name. So dashboard. So let's say this is where she is. I just clicked her name right here.
Okay.
And this is how you can also edit all of this down here too, if you want to change some, like if you learn other stuff about her. Yeah, it's like super easy.
Is he roller skating?
No, he's just kicking a balloon because his teachers thought that was a wise choice. So anyways, it just kind of, yeah, and this is like the month, which this is the thing. I forget to mark social post, personal development, shake workout because I'm really in here for the contacts. I know I do that every day, so I don't feel the need to check it. So it's not good here, but it'll show you your last 30 days, like how much you have done for each. So you kind of.
And so everything that's considered our power hour is in here to keep us like on task, except for there's no timer per se, but it's got it does all of that. I'm pointing like you can see where my hands go, but
yeah,
right across where that dailies is, that's basically our power hour information.
Yep. It's exactly like our tracker sheet that we have used on paper where you mark off all of your stuff and then where you write down the names for who you contacted, who you followed up with, and who you added. It just makes it prettier and easier to keep track of. And the super cool thing is once you sign up, they send you a email.
I was getting emails and I was getting messages in Facebook.
Yes.
Because I signed up for just the free whatever, but I never did it. I just had never done anything with it.
So what they have, I don't know if you can see it.
Quit sharing your screen first.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, because right now you're
okay.
Oh, there you
go. So right there is a Teamzy app.
Okay.
And you click it and it like stays. I'll show you. It like links to what I just did on my computer. So you can see I already have my core and you can just keep going and you can copy and paste scripts in here too. Like it's all still available just like it is on the computer screen. And so you can work even on the go. Like I do it all the time from the baseball field because that's.
Well, that's awesome because I do too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not the baseball field, but yeah, I'm always working like from my phone.
And so it's available to you right there. So, and it links with each other. So once you're done with your phone, if you come back to your computer, it shows all that information. It's already updated for you on your computer.
Okay. Will you share your screen again?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to go back and forth.
No, you're fine. I'm like trying to.
I want to make sure everything was, I'm uploading my app too at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, and yes. Okay. So they have tons of training. They have a Teamzy Facebook page where you can get webinar training. They also have, they put you, once you connect to that group, I think, they send you messenger things, which are so fun. I don't know how they do it. I wish I knew because I want to do it for my customers. But it's like an automated thing. So each couple days you get a new training link and you get testimonials and you get, hey, how are you doing today? Do you have any questions for us? And they have like auto responders. So as you click a button of everything's great, I'm loving it, or I have questions, blah, 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 they actually have a response for that where you can actually work with them to help you. Like they will go one-on-one and help you in any way possible. They're amazing.
That is really awesome. Okay, so you went over everything from the big part of the right screen, I think. So I see dashboard, team report, and business. Obviously, this is your dashboard.
Yeah, that's my dashboard. This is my team, so you can look at, this is how you go in
so
and
just
rate
list
them
it.
if you wanted to come in and change it, who all my customers are. I love coming in here for my coaches. Obviously, I don't need to connect with my husband, so I put him as a 1, so I would never. But they're just set up on a monthly check-in. You can change that. You can change the default to whatever you want your thing to be, and you mark them if they're PS coach, which I haven't. If they're personally sponsored or just a downline coach, like, so that's how I, like some of Steve's coaches I put in here. Jimmy Douglas, personally sponsored coach, personally sponsored. Where's my girl back?
Okay, so do you put in like, because I see it says sale, do you put in every time they purchase something, or is that just your initial purchase, whatever they got when they got on board?
I don't, only the initial, but I would say like, I think I did it for Lydia. Let me see. No, I did not. Like she just ordered the To Be mindset. And so I will, if I would have remembered, in fact, I'm going to. She ordered the To Be mindset. So I can show up from when you go to your ratios, where's it at? Business. It will show sales to a coach. So I'm a numbers girl. I'm a number cruncher.
Yeah, I'm not, but I like that all this is on there.
Whenever I was working with my business coach, Cody, like that was very big to him. Because if you know how many contacts you need to make to get to a sale, you'll know what you need to do to meet your goals. And so you kind of reverse engineer them. Every training that I've ever been through, they said if you don't know your numbers, you're never going to get to your goals. Because you don't know what you need to work on, where you're lacking or anything like that, because you have to follow all that tracking. And this does go to anything, not just Beachbody related. This is anything that anybody does. Because one of my coaches, she's a Rodan and Fields girl, so this might really help her as well. Yeah. So it really, they have it for everyone, and Rodan and Fields is one of them that they put in here.
Okay.
But it shows you, how good you, like if you wanted to add team. I don't know exactly how to.
Okay.
Like if they signed up for Teamzy and you can put in their email.
Oh.
So then you can actually do their follow-up. I knew there was some connection there, but I'm like, they can't join my Teamzy. So you can actually see what they've done for the day and kind of kind of keep everyone accountable. If you wanted to do a part of that, I'm more than willing to do that with you once you get on yours. If you want.
Yeah, for sure. You know, because like I said, I've got all those kids I've got those extra kids coming tomorrow, but I went or next week. And she told me that she keeps them outside. So my plan is just I don't trust them out in the backyard. I think they're 4. So I'm gonna have to be in the backyard with them anyway. I'm just about to bring my laptop out there. And if we're out there for like 4 hours, letting them little hoodlums play, I'm gonna, you know, I'll be able to sit near the pool. So I'll make sure that they're not in the pool, and I should be able to get this all caught up not caught up completely, but I should be able to get a good portion of it next week going. So this is your business stats. Okay.
Yeah. So I go into my business and it tells me if I'm on track to get my goal, which I put 24,000. And I think I did that because I was starting a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you see that.
But I'm on track to do that.
March, April, you see the trend in April that you're doing really well, but being that you just started.
Yeah. So it's okay. Means you're on track. Customers, I don't
do you have a place in here where do you put your salary every month, or do they just know how do they know if you're on track for your income?
Well, Weston, stop. I just put that, I don't know. I just put that as my goal, and I haven't. Oh, you can actually bring in you can add it. Maybe it just says okay because the goal's been in there and I need to.
Yeah, because the circle around it's not colored at all. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe on our paydays on Thursdays we need to do that. Or I wonder if it'll pull it in for us.
I don't know. I'm going to learn that and I'll let you know.
Okay.
But then it like gives you your ratios, and then I love it. It kind of gives you like your activity history, so you can go in and just, check it all out, whatever the case might be. But it shows you.
What is that? Activity history?
Yeah, the activity. So it's kind of like your activity feed in Facebook, basically, like who you've liked and commented on or whatever. Like it's that for Teamzy on who you connected with, like it shows you when you complete your stuff, and it just goes by date. So, and then the help center is the best. And then the community is the Facebook group, and people come in here asking questions. They give tips all the time. You get testimonials. Just everything. Like you really cannot be successful with this. They make sure of it. Another thing they have is called University.
Okay, where was this?
It was sorry.
Sorry, I was writing the other down.
It's over here underneath the health center, and it's different trainings, but I believe these are training that the locked ones are the ones you pay for. So like these are available, and then the locked ones, they have special, you can actually join the elite training, which is a one-time purchase of like $40 or $49, and you get access to all like this huge boot camp training.
12-week training. Is that, I wonder if that's like, because the fee for a month is 30, less than 30.
29. Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if you just do if you do that 12-week one, if that includes your Teamzy, you know what I mean, for that month?
I don't think so. I think this is like a one-time fee just for training. And I've read the videos. I've been very intrigued. I kind of want to go for it, but I'm trying to also just calm myself and not do more training.
I just think this has been my missing piece. And I've said that because I probably have 20 notebooks on my desk, and they all look the same as like this one. There is no rhyme or reason to, there's list of names here. I can't even tell you what they're for. There's list of names here. Mm-hmm. Notes. We've got notes here from a meeting. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and I probably seriously have 30 of these, and I never finish my notebooks. Like I know you do start to finish on yours, but mm-hmm. I don't do anything with them. When I do the trainings and stuff, I try to share them with the team as soon as I get them, but then that's pretty much it with the training. I don't do anything else with it, And then I've got these lists of names after names after names, and that's why I think the follow-up is like just been my missing piece.
Honestly, like this month, I mean, I'm obviously going to hit Success Club. My income has increased, but I don't think I'm seeing the full impact of Teamzy yet, because I think it's going to take 2 to 3 months because the momentum's going.
Right.
But my favorite thing is
consistency.
My power hour is truly power hour or less. Like I can get it. It's so efficient. There's no guesswork in it. I don't have to sit there and figure out, oh, who do I want to talk to today and do Facebook scroll. Like it is all there. I don't scroll. I don't waste time on social media. I go directly to the person. You saw me type in the person's name, look at their stuff, like, comment, whatever, and then send them a message. Done. Like that's it. Like there is no more wasting time, which was my biggest struggle, because I would think I was working, but really I was just procrastinating work. I mean, scrolling Facebook was not getting it done, even though I thought, oh, I need to be active on social media. I wasn't actually getting it done. And so this has totally put on the blinders, got me super focused. And even if I'm going into Messenger or whatever to send them a message, like I go directly to that person's page. I don't try to scroll through the newsfeed, get it done, get out, and I have it done. And I seriously have been getting what I was getting done, well, in hours of time. What I should have been doing in an hour, I'm getting it done in about half the time, just because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to overthink it.
Right.
So it's been nice, especially going into the summer when I'm going to have my boys home. To be able to do it in the shortest amount of time is awesome. And then as they get busy in the afternoon, like my little mom cracks, my little pockets of time where I can do check-ins, I check in with my challenge group, and then I see if anyone's messaged me back that I need to respond to. And that's it.
And then just do what the daily requirement for Teamzy that you selected.
Yeah.
That seems amazing to me.
So a lot of people do the power of threes, where it's 3 for everything. I need to probably up my numbers, because 5 is not going to get me my goals. I probably need to, I was listening to Raina Odell talk on the Champions page, and she does, I want to say 60 contacts a day. Maybe I'm pretty sure it was Raina that said she did 60 contacts a day.
And by contacts, you mean just like the hey girl messages?
Yeah, she uses that. She said that's her total. Like that's hey girls, that's invites, and that's follow-ups. 60 a day. So I obviously need to up those numbers. I just put in those numbers to set up for my first month and see how it went. I just subscribed, like bought it after my free trial. So now I'm invested in. So all I have to do is make one challenge pack sale to pay for it each month, plus some. I mean, I would make more than $29, but that's it. So now that I know that, especially with me wanting to sign 2 coaches a month, that should be no problem.
Right. And I mean, the signing the coaches is going to become easier the more consistent we are with this, because, you know, why wouldn't you get a discount?
Right. Well, and I just love it. I mean, they seriously have taken out every hurdle that you can, or excuse you can think of. They give you scripts. They have a way for you to save other scripts in there. So even ones like that are in the team page, people can copy those, paste them into Teamzy, and title it. So,
and see, again, on the organization stuff, my notes, I have 21 notes in this phone. Mind you, I've only had this phone. I got it the day before we left for Mexico. Mm-hmm. I had hundreds of scripts saved in that notes section, and I didn't end up transferring it, but I've already got 21 saved in this. It would be awesome to drop this in there, so that way when I'm looking, I will have that.
Yeah. So then you have a backup, even if you don't have it. Like I use Evernote on my phone too. I have a bunch of things that I copy and paste. I need to put Danielle's scripts from her training from the wake up call about the cart because I need to show you that. Wait,
Okay, well, I'm going to stop recording since that's
okay.
the end of Teamzy. So we're going to stop recording there. And if you guys want any other information on any of this other stuff that we've teased you with, let me know.